What is going on, everybody? We are back on it. My Hero Academia Season 4, Episode 19. Not really much to discuss about last episode. Slice of life, they're trying to put a little school function, festival, concert, one of those type of anime episodes where, it's just kind of, you don't want to say it's filler, but you kind of get what it is. But at the ending, though, we did get introduced to two new villains, Gentle and Labrava, I think. Labrava is the woman or the girl. I think I had some of you tell me she's actually not like a little girl, like she's actually of age. And a lot of people were saying, a lot of manga readers, so maybe there's more villains after this. But that these two are your favorite villains in the entire My Hero Academia kind of universe. You more than Shigaraki, Stain, All for One, and Overhaul. These two right here are the best villains in the entire series. So we'll see what it has to offer. As of right now, my favorite villain has been Overhaul. I wish the story would have gone further with Overhaul. So I'm holding my expectations on these two villains just because My Hero Academia kind of recycles the same formula over and over. It's train, villain, train, villain, train, villain. We train, we get a little bit stronger, we fight villains. We go back and train to get a little bit stronger, we fight a new villain. We train to get a little bit stronger, then we go fight another villain. It's like the same formula, like over and over and over. So I don't know if the same thing's going to happen to Gentle and Labrava. Like, we're going to start training up again, hone in our skills a little bit better, and then, Gentle and Labrava get handled by the kids with a mix of some semi-pro, pro heroes, and they have their little kind of back and forth, wrapped up in a couple episodes, and that's it. Or are they gonna kind of be? I don't know. It's kind of hard to judge the villains because it's always going to be Shigaraki, but like, do any of the other villains end up working with Shigaraki? Maybe making the League of Villains stronger. Maybe opposing Shigaraki, maybe even overtaking Shigaraki, which I thought was going to happen with Overhaul. But even at the end, even though he kind of he was looking like he was going to be above the League of Villains, he's completely wiped off the table again. So I don't know if there's going to be anybody that Shigaraki has to chase or fend off or feel like they're a better villain. So we'll kind of see. We'll kind of see what this has to offer. If it's just going to be another like train, defeat them, and then on to the next one, or is Gentle and Labrava, whatever consequences come from them, because we've been getting consequences with every villain. I mean, All for One, we lost All Might. Stain, we had, changing Ida's mindset, and Todoroki and Deku, and then with Overhaul, we had the death of Night Eye, and Mirio lost his quirk. But I wonder if Gentle and Labrava's maybe when they're defeated, we know that they will be. Is their effect going to be worldwide? Is it just going to affect like just our small group of Class 1A? Does it change the mindset of what Shigaraki has to do and implement and follow? We shall see. So we're right at the beginning of the episode. Episode 19, Season 4, pressing play right now. Here we go. Yeah, and I brought this up last episode. I guess that's why she's so prominent in the opening. There had to be a reason she was so prominent. I mean, she never gets screen time. I don't know if there was actually going to be a concert or... I need Eri to get to training. I need Mirio back on the scene immediately, so I'm hoping... I wish they would get... I mean, she's still just a little girl. Who even knows if she wants to pursue being... Who knows what she wants, But it'd still be good, even if she doesn't want to become a hero or doesn't even plan on ever really wanting to use her quirk. If something happens again, like maybe Shigaraki comes after her and he wants to like implement the plan of removing people's quirks or whatever, or anything that happens, maybe she gets attacked by villains one day, or and she feels like she needs to save somebody, and she does what she did to Deku, and shit starts getting out of control. She should still probably learn how to like hone that in, just in case. Um, I'd love to see them just lock her ass in a room with Aizawa and just keep pushing her buttons. Like, let it happen. If she can't calm it back down, Aizawa shuts her down. She wakes up in a couple days and we run it back again and see what she can do with it. She can't calm it down. Shut her ass down, run it back again. Um, but we'll see. We're coming down to the end here too. You guys said there's what, 24, 25 episodes? Um, we're only gonna have like a month left here. Probably be done by the end of March, I'd figure. Oh, yeah, my man's YouTube videos. I hate this like carnival soundtrack. Okay, it sounds better now with the violin brought in. Who's that? Who's what? We don't know who either of those two guys are. Gentle criminal. And I always wonder. I know, classic anime. You got to remove one villain to bring in another. But I always wonder, like, what were these villains doing when other shit was going down? I mean, I guess, like they said, All Might was on the scene, so maybe none of them wanted to. None of them wanted to surface because they knew All Might would just smack them down. This could have all been happening as the overhaul stuff was happening. Maybe. Yo, bro. Just loves burning the shit out of himself. What's their relationship? Just like villain? I upload videos of what are called criminal actions onto the internet site. He's a YouTuber that makes videos about him robbing people. I'm not committing crimes at random. Nearly expired. So he almost like an anti-hero? Like he's like doing crimes, but the crimes are also not warranted, but not terrible for the people that he's affecting. I don't know, I need to see more. Yeah, because I always wonder, like, where all these people were when All Might was going to. What the fuck? Oh, did they just levitate and take flight, or was that just a simple jump? What the hell was that? And, like, why didn't All Might go shut down a stain or shit that was going on? I always wonder. Comment section. UA. I'm trying to think. He said, does that mean he plans on like attacking the school or? Dang, I was hoping we'd get a lot of that this episode, those two. And yes, you guys let me know that all the students are now living on dorms. He's not wrong. That's not their fault, though. That's more the school's fault. The festival's a whole month away, so I'm guessing if this festival might stretch the rest of the season, maybe the festival gets attacked? But they did up security since the last time now. Since the USJ. I don't think anybody's there played an instrument. Someone's gonna have to play something. The drums are good for him. Just let him beat the shit out of it. Yeah, I was about to say, just let him fucking smack shit. Suke! He's gotta get tired of yelling at some point, right? Just all the time. Alright, he's down. Are they still just sitting on this roof? Yep, he's gonna attack the festival. That's what I said, though. They've been reinforced with security. You can't post this a month in advance. They're gonna know you're coming. Yep, he's gonna attack the school again. Alright. But yeah, we know they're supposed to have heightened security. They've got the kids on campus. The teacher's supposed to be on high alert. I don't know if because we think there's a rat within the teachers or a student or somebody. Is that rat just loyal to villains all around? Is there a villain website that this guy's loyal to? Is he loyal to All for One? Is he loyal to Shigaraki? Yeah, she's over here b-boying and shit. She's really thinking this through. How long can he keep that up though before he catches a stomach ache? Hmm. Oh man, I already know they're gonna attack the school on like the second to last episode, and I'm gonna have to wait a whole year to get an update on next season of what happens. Damn it. They got a bass player, piano, drums. Someone's gotta sing. Do a rocket should sing. And says he's a good singer. Whoa, 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 whoa. She's gonna bust this shit out. It's gonna sound like the ending of a classic anime. Why is she singing in English? I've just gotten so mindfucked that she's just out here blowing this out in English. Wow, I'm just such in like a. I'm always in a subbed mindset. Now I'm so curious. Like, did they bring in a someone that speaks English to do that? Did her same voice actor just switch it up and go English? That was wild. That was wild. And then boom, right back to subtitles. Okay, can't reach. Sad. Because of my character design, he says. Yo, where the hell have you been? Just hanging out in your dark ass room? What is Ida doing? Is he dancing? Yeah, he's on the dance team. While all that's going on, my man's planning an attack. I wonder, like, is it just the two of them? La Brava and Gentle? They're just coming in there to fuck it up to see if, like, a squad, or might be easier to infiltrate with a smaller group than coming with a whole gang. I've totally forgotten about All Might's character because he's been so phased out. Would have died. Yep. He still can't do it. Yep. All his stuff has to be spam in your face. He needs more training with you specifically. I'm still waiting for I wanted that All Might Deku training montage when All Might was still All Might, and we never got it. That's what I'm saying. All Might's over here. He punches the air and can send shockwaves hundreds of yards away, and that's the one regret I have with My Hero. I wish we could have gotten the classic anime training montage of like All Might like beating the shit out of him going at it. I That's not a bad long distance attack. Or and yeah, he's good for one of them. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Oh, that was anticlimactic. Mm. He only needs to put on 20% when he needs to do the attack. Yep. And he couldn't figure this out? That's what I'm saying. He needs to be able to his mm-hmm. Oh god. But are we gonna start destroying fingers again? He's just gonna be sending out fucking bullets with that thing. Whew. And there goes the hand. Dang, he could just be coming around, pew, taking people out. I'm actually surprised he wasn't able to kind of put that together. So he could use that for pinpoint long distance, and he could use the leg kick like he just did for just straight up shockwaves. Look at my girl, dressed up and everything. She's not just in a hospital gown anymore. Oh, that's it. Let me skip to yeah. Using Deku, like we always see him like put it, but usually it always takes something to like spark his memory, like when he was with oh god, why can't I remember the old man's name? Oh god, Gran Torino. You know the microwave. You know Spark Team's like, oh, I need to, work on his power, and there's always been little things to help him spark it. So maybe he just kind of needed that. Preview after credit. Oh, after credit. Wow, finally, 18 episodes later, after we had one, I get one. But to all of society. Oh, whoa, 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 there, Bucko. Yeah, solid stuff. I mean, besides, the kids, divvying up who's gonna do what, it's, whatever. The Gentle and the Brava stuff was good, and that last stuff there with All Might was good. Again, like I said, that's the only regret I had was not seeing, like, buff All Might really pushing Deku, like, to that limit in his actual All Might form. But I still think it's so weird that, like, the two of them have never trained ever. Even like now, that's the most I think they've ever really gotten, besides in the beginning making Deku like clear the beach and do all that stuff. It's been Deku himself or Gran Torino that have really kind of morphed him to what he is. All Might like dropped hints, but they've never like been on the ground, like out there really going at it. Even in the when they were training earlier, when All Might, after he got not defeated, after he kind of lost it, he was helping the other kids, helping Bakugo, helping Todoroki, helping some of the others, but like he made a conscious effort to not like help Deku. I think he made the comment like, if you can't figure it out by yourself, then I'm not. This isn't gonna work, type thing. I feel like he should be in there, helping him out, picking his brain. Like, you put this onto him. You gave this to this man. The next symbol of peace, or the future of like this all for this one for all, was trusted to you, and now you've trusted it to him. You need to, help groom him there. So it was good to see that exchange. I was curious when he did the long distance kick. I'm like, that's cool and impressive. That'll help, long distance a little bit. But like, who's to know the accuracy of where he could put that kick and what he could do with it? Pinpointing it with the fingers was pretty dope. I'm curious to see, but again, he can only hold that 20% for a little bit. But he made the comment right there. Even All Might wasn't always pumping out 100% all the time, because the devastation and the damage he would do if he had 100% turned on in every hit and every punch, and every time he punched the air or jumped or leaped, the devastation he would leave behind would just be too reckless. So he pinpointed when he needed to kind of, harness it in and put that 100% in. So to see him harness that in his finger, it's so weird to not see his finger completely break. So he's going to be able to use 20% for short burst. I don't even know if we can get short burst plural, or it's going to be like one, maybe two good 20%, because he said he can't hold it for long. So we've come to the conclusion, just don't try to hold it for long. Put on your full cowling at what you know you can hold for a good 10, 20, 30, maybe an indefinite amount of time. If that's 5%, then hold it 5%. If that's 8%, hold it 8%. 8% is probably going to be faster than most villains or anybody's really going to be able to keep up with. We know he lacks the power. We've seen other villains just kind of eat it. But that's another thing, though. My Hero Academia has kind of gone away from one-hitting people to, like, Deku's been putting, even when they were fighting Stain, he was putting full cowling kicks and punches to people's faces and stuff, and they were just eating it. So I don't know what an 8% full cowling kick would do to somebody. I think he even made contact with Overhaul, and again, it didn't, cause any devastating damage, really, if anything. So who knows how far like 5 to 8% will get him when he needs to put it on somebody. But 5 to 8% should be enough for him to dodge, evade, move around, get to here to there, and then just throttle it up to 20 when you need to land a devastating blow, a long distance attack. But I wonder that just those simple throttles up to 20, when he throttles it back down, did he just lose the amount of time that he'd be able to hold at 8%? If he throttles up to 20 twice for 2 long-range flicks, when he throttles back down, maybe 8% is like too taxing to hold, and now he has to hold 5%. But that's part of the whole training thing. He'll figure it out where he can go. Now we're at 20%. I think last season we were 5 to 8. Now we can bump it up to 20. I'm sure by next season, hopefully he'll be like 50% there. I'm wondering if he's going to make any physical body changes. I feel like maybe that'll be too almighty, too resembling All Might and Mirio. Maybe it'll be kind of more for Deku if he kind of holds the kind of petite form he has. I would like to see him bulk up, though. He doesn't need to be roided out All Might. But if I could see him, you know, double in size just, you know, as a growing boy and putting on muscle and growing, that'd be pretty dope to see. So we'll kind of see what that has to offer. It's pretty solid. The Gentle and the Brava stuff looked great. They planned, I think I said it right before the episode started. They're going to attack the school again, the festival. I think that was kind of easy to see. The festival was just being made to this big thing, this big festival. You know, we're gonna make the kids feel good. Aries gonna be there. You know, all this kind of stuff. It looked too perfect for like the season to just end on like a festival and it not go sideways. I don't know if he just plans to infiltrate and make a video and be like, "See, I made it in." If he plans to infiltrate and cause destruction, infiltrate, kill teachers, kill students. We don't even know what his quirk is or hers. But he says he doesn't just go out there doing crimes recklessly, just like the example he gave. So he's he's still committing crimes, but he's like anti-hero-ish, vigilante, taking it matters into his own hands. I don't know. We'll kind of see what it has to offer. But yeah, that'll be about it. I don't know what the total episode number is. I think we're 24 episodes this season, maybe 25. Either way, we got about a month left. And we'll go from there. Help us get to 6,000 subscribers. Demon Slayer episode 3 will be up on Monday. I think Vinland Saga. I'm going to have episode 1 of Vinland Saga go up on YouTube tomorrow. And then what I'm going to do is switch it over to Patreon. But since I'm only going to be uploading once a week for now with Vinland Saga, I'm not going to wait and get like 5 episodes ahead like I normally do with Patreon. What I'll probably do is get like 1 or 2 episodes ahead. So next Sunday, I'll have episode 2 on Patreon. And then the following week, I'll put episode 2 on YouTube, but I'll be on episode 3. So I'll be like an episode or 2 ahead on Patreon if you guys are interested in that. So yeah, help us get to 6,000 subscribers. If you guys have any Vinland Saga links, DM me on Twitter, or if you're in the Patreon and you're a Discord, if you could link me that as well. And we'll go from there. Like, share, favorite, subscribe. Y'all have a good weekend. And as always,